Well, our next guest says the Biden administration has to stop passing the buck and get inflation under control. Republican Montana Governor Greg Gianforte joins me now. Governor, great to see you. Thank you very much from the great state of Montana. I do love your state more than I can tell you. We just heard Senator Schumer make the incredible statement that in fact young people aren't buying cars because of student debt. Well, they're not buying cars because they're so expensive now. If you can get one, inflation is through the roof on everything, let alone buying a car. I mean, I think they underestimate the degree to which Generation Z and Generation X get why we have inflation is because of all this government spending, right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Runaway inflation is just robbing Americans of their paychecks. And it goes for millennials, for middle-aged folks, and even people in retirement. I was out over the weekend at Home Depot getting a few items and talked to the retail clerk there. She had just gotten a raise, but it was completely consumed at the gas pump and the grocery store. This is what's holding us back, and it is the reckless spending coming out of the Biden administration. We can do much better. And of course, the president comes out with this, it's all about Putin's price hike. Well, I think we have a chart we can put up which shows from 2017 through the Biden administration so far. And you can see the trajectory of inflation began right after he was elected. People knew about his war on fossil fuels. They knew that would cause inflation not only at the pump, but all the auxiliary inflation that results from the problems with oil and gas and of course the government spending. You can see it didn't start with the Russian invasion of Ukraine. It began long before that. People don't buy that, do they? No, because the inflation is caused by runaway federal spending. We saw 10.4% inflation here in the Rocky Mountain West just last month, year over year. And again, it's consuming people's paychecks. And it's such a stark contrast with the way Republican governors are really leading our economic recovery. We've been balancing budgets, cutting spending, lowering taxes. And as a result, here in Montana, we just got our lowest unemployment ever, 2.3%. And we see this going, it's the fourth lowest in the country. We have more people working in Montana than ever before, but we'd like to see their paychecks go further. And that's why we have to stop the reckless spending in Washington.
By the way, congratulations on your move towards getting people back to work, because you have removed a lot of the disincentives for working. A lot of things, the money that was being spent on COVID relief was keeping people at home. But some Democratic governors and even mayors don't get it. We had the mayor of Chicago, Mayor Lightfoot, giving these $500, using COVID funds to give people $500 a month for staying at home. So the Democrats just don't seem to understand the whole quality of incentives and disincentives.
Yeah, economics matter. That's why, as you noted, we were the first state in the country to get rid of the supplemental unemployment benefits. And we have seen over a 90% drop in the number of people on unemployment. And we have more people working in Montana than ever before. So economics and incentives matter. We should be incenting work, not sitting at home on the couch. Now, I would say we need a safety net. But it should be a trampoline to get people back into the workforce, not a hammock where you hang out there.
Now, Governor, a lot of people are actually afraid of shortages resulting from what we have, not only the supply chain shortages, but inflation. The fact that prices of gas are going up and oil are going up so much, we can't make enough fertilizer. A lot of that comes from natural gas, the fertilizer, and without fertilizer, a lot of planting doesn't happen. You have a lot of farms, a lot of cattle ranches in Montana. Are you seeing their problems with that?
Absolutely. Input costs for our farmers and ranchers have gone through the roof. What do you need to run a ranch? You need diesel fuel for the tractors. What do you need for a farm? You need fertilizer. And natural gas is a huge input cost to fertilizer. And people are seeing doubling and tripling of the cost of fertilizer in a family-owned farm or ranch. These are the things that just eat up your margin and prevent you from having a profit. So we're seeing it across the board. This is the result of the Biden administration energy policy and their reckless spending. We see a double whammy on our agricultural sector.
Well, the best meat I ever had in my life was in Montana, by the way, from grass-fed beef. Are we looking for shortages? By the way, the best fish, the best trout I ever had was from the Gallatin River, too. Of course, it helped that I caught the fish. But are we going to see shortages? Are we at the point where we may not, people out in the East and elsewhere may not be able to get the meat that they need?
Well, I want you to know that Montana ranchers are going to continue to produce the best beef in the world. We just recently announced that in the last year, we've doubled our meat processing capacity here in state, and we're just the 10th state to enter into an interstate compact with the USDA. So now our Montana meat processors and ranchers can ship that delicious beef to any state in the country.
Well, that's fantastic.
So we appreciate you riding for the brand.
Yeah, no, it's an incredible brand, and you relieved some of my nerves about meat because I'm a big meat eater. Governor, great to see you. Thank you so much. By the way, I do love your fish as well. I don't want to forget the trout streams in Montana. Governor Gianforte from the great state of Montana, thank you for being here. Appreciate it.